left. Hello. Don't worry, gals. One day, they'll put us up on a big...
I'm not particularly interested.
Oh, I mean...
Your Grace.
needy.
I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to do this.
It seems we have an unscheduled.
The father of all monsters is destroyed.
Beware the evil eye. They say Kronos like... I'll make them come around. Step aside. Get me around. Anyone else? Ugh, that was terrible.
Where is she?
What did you call that old witch whom you seem to care about so much? Your head mistress? Tell me now exactly who she is, if you yet value her well-being.
She was my mother's handmaiden, nothing more. When you attacked my father's house, she took me away. When I came of age, I vowed to stop you, despite her.
At first I thought perhaps that you were a child of Zeus rather than Hades. But you are terrible. Liar, granddaughter.
Don't you touch her! No shells.
Lightning!
Meaningless.
Shocking!
Again you lay me low, and again you waste your time. I know what it is you seek.
Shut up and die, Titan. And know these moments as you writhe shall be your last. Mere void awaits.
You truly think the Mirror of Night shall grant you such power? It holds them. Curse you. And all the gods.
Now for Zagreus to do his part. Hold on, Headmistress. To the abyss of the subconscious I descend. Night and darkness guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time. All right, need to calm myself. Can't make him more nervous than me. Okay, focus.
What if something happened? Something must have happened. But then how am I still dreaming? If this even is a dream. Wait. Melinoe, you've returned. You've no idea how much difficulty I had falling asleep so I could see you here again. So what's the word?
Take hold of Gygaros and we'll find out. A couple of points first. 1, you'll have to go immediately to where Kronos resides. And 2, our connection with each other shall probably be lost. I'll be counting on you to succeed.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it. But before we do this, you're certain there's no other way? You've nicely asked Grandfather to stand down, that sort of...
We're far past level-headed conversation here. I can't imagine he'll be more amenable to persuasion in your time than mine. And as I understand, nicely asking our father if you could leave the underworld had mixed with...
Fair point. You really think this Spear of Fathers has the power to destroy a deathless Titan?
It shall in just a moment, so hold it close. May earth and night and darkness hear me now. Bring true death for the deathless by my vow.
Gygaros, it's grown hot to the touch, but feels much lighter than before as well. I suppose I should be careful not to prod somebody with it. Besides Kronos.
Go, Zagreus. I've done everything I can here. And we'll see each other again. Some other time than this, perhaps. But still. For now, farewell.
Goodbye, Melinoe. I hope this works.
What now? What is all that infernal racket? Silence, fools, lest you be caught. Guards. 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 Who goes there? You lack the clothing of the satyrs' hooves, and have a countenance which I know not.
You must be Grandfather. I don't believe we've had the pleasure. I'm called Zagreus. I got a tip about your quite suspicious cabin here and had to go take a look. What are you doing here, if I may ask?
Recuperated. What else would I possibly be doing in a place such as this? So I suppose Hades is to thank for this new grandchild of mine. I never thought that I would see the age when he became a father for himself.
Oh, he's a wonderful father, if you must know. So much so, I have a little sister, too, Melinoe. Looks more like our dear mother Persephone, the underworld queen, though has a bit of your son's prickly personality, I think. You'd love her.
Why are you telling me all this? And so immediately lets my satyrs tear me to shreds. Where are those blessed?
Grandfather, I'm telling you all this because I thought I'd make a little small talk here before I do you in. You would bring pain and suffering upon my house, and as our designated security specialist, I cannot allow that.
What do you know of my intent? You dare speak to me of pain and suffering? Here I have wrought it since an eon prior to when you were but a twinkle in your father's eye.
They're your children. Look, you don't have to like them all the time, I know I don't. But what of Melinoe and me? Are you prepared to speak?
I may not. Your father surely has already poisoned you against me.
Would I be speaking to you if that were the case? Here's the arrangement. Either take pity on your grandchildren, or take this spear repeatedly, and you won't
You who threaten me with annihilation have not experienced the world without time. You would have to daily miss my influence, nor would my pity do you any good.
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps just by being our grandfather rather than sneaking underneath the house in some sort of profane chamber I ought to have known about. Your time. Why don't you extrapolate?
Extrapolate what? A joy-filled life in which Grandfather Time is there to coddle the spoiled children of my murderous son. He shall drive that.
No, because you'll be under my protection. And also, no, it won't just be a joy-filled life, especially if you keep on. But it'll probably be better than whatever this is. Now make your choice already.
Severin, a future with such grandchildren as you, or the eternal boy.
That's it, I'm stabbing you.
Now wait. All this time, for naught. Perhaps the fates themselves always knew my plans would be undone again. 3, 2, 1. Ready or not, hence I go. She cannot possibly be there.
You said yourself Mother could use some rest. Why don't you join her? I can keep an eye on things.
No, Nix.
Oh, hello. Well, this is a rare treat. The both of you together in this lounge. What brings you?
I yet to seek the girl's whereabouts is what. I have turned over this residence in its entirety and found nary a sign. She is already a...
That or your old senses have dulled. She went running over there by the head chef, where she yet lingers in silence.
What Father meant to say was, no, we've no idea where my good son's little sister is. She could be anywhere. Have you tried checking the administrative chamber? Gods, I sound like Hypno.
I do appreciate the hint.
Keep up the good work.
Where are you, my girl? Broker? You are at last. You might have kept me searching for a while yet, that you found such a secure hiding point amid those...
It sure took you long enough. I was beginning to think I might never see you again.
That is precisely what your father said when Zagreus first brought me here. Well, are we to suffer through another round?
No, this game is too easy. Tell me another one of your tales about the Golden Age.
Perhaps when you are older, lest your father be displeased. If you defy him, you merely get a mild reprimand. If I defy him, I get cut to little bite-sized bits, which then are sprinkled throughout Tartarus.
Ew! Well, if Father ever does that, I shall simply go find all the bits and put you...
Spoken with the generosity of youth. You are the only one around.
Truly? But don't the others like you?
Oh, they can never get enough of me, my girl. Except, we still have had our differences. But let me not concern you with the past. The only time that... Tag, you are it.
Hey, no fair!
Still here. Oh gods, Zagreus. Something's going on out there. What?
Go on.
Prepare to suffer for all that you've done, wretch. Or shall I stay my hand merely because you made the mistake of loosening your hold on me?
Oh, this was no mistake. Nor shall I seek mercy from the likes of you, witch. Do with me as you must. I cannot.
Kronos. Headmistress.
Lenore, where are we? One instant I discovered that our enemy invaded Erebus, and the next I know he's groveling about my feet.
I did everything as planned, but Zagreus, I told him, I warned him. In his time, he was supposed to run the Titan through...
Zachary spared me, took me in, and from that point, I led what came to be an altogether different life, which I now realize was but a dream, a delusion.
And you take me for a fool. You suddenly recall having this chat with Zagreus a while back, and now you're having all these...
Second thoughts. Oh, far, far more. Here, in this house, you had delighted in a hiding game when you were very small. And you and Zagreus would fight, but out of love, not in the bitter way we fought. I did not realize there could have been this other past of mine. This better past.
A better past? But none of it occurred. Nothing changed. You should be gone, not flooded with false memories. I would...
None of us understand ourselves entirely. Malinwe, this wretch is overcome and shan't be using his old trick.
Yes. Finish what you set your mind to, Grandalter. For I have no desire to exist in such a world with all...
Silence. You'll exist in this world until I say otherwise. Now enough talk. Really?
Our family. Granddaughter, I shall not release them.
Father, mother, brother.
Father, what? Why have you brought me here? And the others? What is the meaning of all this?
Ask your daughter, Hades. Perhaps she can explain better than I. As for the Queen and Prince and all the rest, the Princess needs but to remind them who they are. Go on, then.
Stay where you are. Queen Persephone, Prince Zagreus, return to us.
Hades,
Mother.
Malinwe, you're all grown up.
Malinwe, it's you. You did it. Me, I nicely asked Grandfather to stand down after all, long before you were even born.
They shall recover. Give them time. Now send me to the blasted void already. You, son, or that witch, or you, granddaughter, one of you. I'm weary of incessant bickering.
Wait, no. Sister, don't. Don't you remember? Grandfather, he was there when you were growing up. Was it a dream? It couldn't have only been a dream.
Zagreus, you need not advocate for me again. What we experienced was a possibility and nothing more. And you, Malinwe.
I ought to take my vengeance on you both. Zagreus, I trusted you with our entire family's future. And no, I don't remember any of what you and this Titan claim. How convenient that only you seemed...
How convenient. You cast your dream time witch magic on us. And if you still think destroying Grandfather will make this ridiculous family's problems go away, and no one...
Enough! No fighting is permitted in this blasted house. Especially not between the two of you. Do you intend to wind up...
Lord Father, it was my wrath that brought me to this point. And how can you possibly compare yourself? Look...
We did this to each other. Gods and titans. Doomed to live forever, yet learn nothing all the while.
I may yet take vengeance in my own name. But let us first make certain Kronos shall undo the harm he caused. All of it. Zagreus wants to give him a chance.
Then he shall have his chance. You hear that, Father? By the grace of the Princess of the Underworld, you have one chance to return what you took. Bring this house to order to start with.
I cannot change what already occurred, Hades. I am an old titan, as you say. All I have ever known is how to move forward. But if you and my grandchildren would have it...
Then be so kind as to get these chains off me so we can get to work.
And so the Princess of the Dead remained in the House of Hades with the Titan of Time and the rest, to aid in the recovery of however much was not forever lost. The rightful Underworld King and Queen were swift to organize this relatively painless task, and Shades of the Dead, still loyal to their cause, answered the call. They and the Titan picked up many pieces of the past. and soon the house grew more like how it used to be. But then, a summons from Olympus arrived, and the princess knew her stay had reached its end.
Well, this is it.
Hey.
The notoriously fearsome triple-headed monster Cerberus rests in his favored spot, and now regards the Princess of the Dead with...
Well, boy, this must be the next best thing to guarding the Underworld's gates. Say, do I have your permission to give you a scrap? You're a fine dog.
Well, I think we can fix up the rest of this place on our own. Thank you for all your help. Especially the part where you liberated us from our temporal...
Believe me, I had nothing better to do. Anyhow, we'll have to find a way to cross paths out there. And each keep an eye on Kronos as we tie up...
You're not still angry with me, are you? For, not murdering our grandfather in an utterly defenseless state? I wish you could remember growing up with him. You got on rather well. He made you up.
In this dream past only you and he recall, I'm still uncertain how to feel about this possibility of a more pleasant life.
You don't seem like the settling sort. Anyway, I know this isn't goodbye, and we'll be seeing each other. Though, still, I'll miss you, little sister.
He'll wake up. I'm going to miss you too, big brother.
I will. You take care too.
Salutations.
Hail, daughter. You are as certain in this as is she, Witch of the Crossroads. It is no burden to you, then, to look after her and care for her, as we would have, at none.
I am not her mother, my lord, no substitute for all that she has lost. Yet I once swore to you that no harm shall come to her.
And you, Melinoe, your mind is set. Though I am unsurprised, I nonetheless must ask, for your decision here is irreversible by laws much older than...
Is to serve in shadow. I know full well, Father, and do not make this decision lightly, but I can't leave the Crossroads. Especially...
This new venture of his, such a toil for you. To have been instrumental in altering time as we know it, only to be charged with keeping it.
Oh, I don't mind. This matter is close to my heart. I suppose I'll either be a timekeeper or a time killer, depending on if Kronos...
It is as though he lived a different life up to this point. I still find it rather difficult to accept.
Lord Uncle has our full report. We'll see what he decides. All this is going to be an adjustment, isn't it? But I'll see you again soon, and Mother, and Cerberus, and Zag...
All part of what we now shall do. Cerberus has already taken to rampaging through the fields of his own accord, and your mother and I shall not be far.
I'll be counting on it. I'm glad...
Shadows conceal you.
My beautiful daughter. I still can hardly believe it's you. It's said that children...
Oh, Mother. I got here as quickly as I could, but...
It did. Queen Persephone, would that I could give back all the moments and the memories which I denied you in my fervor.
They also say time heals all wounds, though I've yet to verify that claim, especially with all our house servants still recovering.
And for that matter, all eternity to locate the three fates. Still no sign of them at all, even...
None. I cast them into the abyss. Had I but known precisely where, they would have known how to get back. Yet if my hypothesis about other such possibilities as I...
This hypothesis of yours about the flow of time, you're certain we need to keep conditions similar to how they've been?
Ah, yes. That is the only way to test a theory properly. For it seems that my own understanding of the...
Something to rectify. Mother?
You too. Knowing how things go, we'll see each other again before we know it. And you're dismissed as well, Kronos. You've done your part.
You have my gratitude, O Queen, and my pledge. At least this house is mostly to your preference again. Beyond these halls, of course, much more.
Yes, well, Father shall see to the ongoing underworld renovations. Sounds as though he's done this sort of thing before.
That it is. I am prepared.
Sister Selene. Great mix.
My faithful eye of night, my child. Thank you for ensuring that our realm remains secure and keeping watch above it all. I never doubted.
But, Mother, had our watch been more dependable, then none of this would have transpired. I failed.
Trying times shall always come about. Now go, and whenever you ride...
Thank you, Mother.
Farewell.
I must say, I did not expect that we could ever draw you down this far, sister. Perhaps not even headmistress.
If you are ready, little star, then let us go, lest we outstay our greetings and farewells. I am honored to have seen these halls, and...
Come, Malinois, for all the reasons that Selene says. We have a delivery that we...
Then let's be off. If only Artemis were here, this could have been a proper
Then let us ride into the dark above. And do be careful to hold on as we depart.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, daughter.
You get to fly like this each night.
If I may briefly interrupt, we have arrived at our initial destination.
I do appreciate the ride upon your gleaming chariot, O Moon. But it is time for me to go. Perhaps my conversations with Hades have prepared.
Lord Uncle Zeus asks that you come alone. He and Olympus may not be quite as merciful as Father was, but how you act with them shall help determine that. They ought to be...
And I ought never to be late. Perhaps they shall at least permit me to assist you from here on in case you do retrace your steps. Till then, farewell. Right. Off I go.
Well, good evening.
Thought we'd drop in.
Lord Apollo and Lady Artemis.
It's a beautiful night, Lady Selene, and you must be the esteemed witch of the Crossroads. You've trained my cousin very well indeed to have brought Kronos to our heights, still in one piece.
Fine, Apollo, I was incorrect for once. No need to boast. Malinois, I may have wagered that you'd cut the Titan to ribbons sooner than you'd bring him here.
I know it's unimaginable, but he came here willingly, and Lord Zeus wanted to speak to him in private. Wait, does that mean...
Well, we consider it a palace, but, no. No, we've been appointed to escort you to the Crossroads as a symbol of our family's unity. And come bear...
We ride.
Here we go.
Before the dawn, only dark shrouds the sky. In the east, when the sun begins to rise, shadows stretch their gloomy figures, shifting until the twilight comes. sight of a single golden coin that's spinning round. Fate still
Thus was Hades, feared ruler of the dead, restored to his rightful throne alongside splendorous Persephone, the queen. The attacks upon Olympus finally ceased, and ever since, the gods governed our world with newfound care. As for the princess of the dead, Melinoi, she stayed in steady touch with all her family from the dark comfort of the shadows that had long since been her home. And she and the Silver Sisters kept their secret vigil over all the realms forevermore.
May it all turn out that way in time, Homer. Though, what am I going to do with myself now that my task is finally complete? Well, don't think I forgot about you, little one. We really did it, didn't we?
Personal space, Mel. You know the drill. Hey, so what exactly happened around here? Did you complete your big important task? Because,
well, for the most part, yes. My family is back. My mother and father are restored to the underworld throne.
The Titan you said you were going to slay this.
He's no longer himself. Or rather, no longer...
Sure. So then...
Well, if you like.
Thank you.
An accomplishment.
Congratulations, Mel.
The Fates. They're out there still.
Task is finally complete. Perhaps the Fates knew you'd succeed, but
And your support made it possible.
Doom averted. We children of Nyx...
I suppose
I may see you again soon.
Absolutely.
Slade isn't so trouble. The Chronos stuff I'm hearing, he's really calling it quits? And he let Nyx and everybody off?
Working with my brother in a bygone time, we flooded our grandfather's mind with a cascade of new memories of the family he then realized he always had.
My concern is that you ruined everything. So now we'll all have peace and harmony, joyful reunions,
Have you met our families, Eris? It's never...
It better not be, or I'll never forgive you.
For your stockpile of ambrosia, Strife. Whether you choose to partake of it at the taverna with me, or someone else, or in a quiet...
You should know better than to mess with me like this. You know exactly what I am. I happen to kind of like you, but I can make your life so miserable.
Perhaps it's your own influence.
I don't know why, but the nicer you act with me, the stupider I think you are, and the more suspicious I get. And you've been acting real nice.
Can I get that ambrosia back at least?
No.
Evening. Jot it down.
Prepared for more.
Lady Medea needs this for who only knows. Boil tears of sorrow and return to your essential form.
'Tis done.
How are you faring lately, Headmistress? You've been, well, more reserved than I expected since that.
How soon later turns to now. Look, Melinoi, I ought be in a more celebratory mood given what you finally achieved. I am.
Even though you got to see Mother and Father again, and Nyx, they were so grateful to you, I could tell. I am so grateful to you. Things may not have gone precisely as we planned, but the result is what we sought, isn't it?
You refer to Chronos. Long to see that wretch destroyed. My heart remains poisoned by the...
I remember you once told me that destroying Chronos would not change the past, and that the pain would linger.
And I was probably correct. Yet we cannot help but reassess the turns our lives take through our own choices and...
Nearly so.
Of that, I have no doubt.
Headmistress Hecate. Moonlight guide us.
All of us.
What's going on, Mel?
Appreciate the deal.
It's done. Finally back from your father's house. Was Hecate all right? After the Titan got her, I ought to have taken guard duty more seriously and...
Headmistress would only want for you to learn from it.
Yeah. And what of Chronos? Heard he isn't really dead and gone. How...
He's dead and gone.
Don't see why...
Headmistress...
Then how come you look like you're headed out again?
Well, yes.
All hail, you found a path to victory.
Cleaning up.
I well enjoy...
I want your...
my personal...
There's more still to be done. Oh, where's Icarus? Still asleep. Your mother and the rest are safe, Lord Hypnos. Our gift...
The sun and moon.
Grateful to have you back. Grandfather should be somewhere up ahead. Let's see how this goes. What say the Arcana? Time for a change?
Have a gander.
One to keep track of.
All hail our victorious kings of the underworld!